everybody. Thanks for checking out my brand new ASMR channel. Basically, this video is just going to be me doing some binaural whispering and just talking a little bit about how I found ASMR and my philosophy behind making these videos, or this video so far. Firstly, I guess you might notice the noise in the background. The reason that's there is because I'm just using these little cardioid microphones. I have two microphones and I'm just kind of bouncing back and forth between them. And I like the noise. For me, I think the white noise is fairly comforting. It can be soothing to me, and also I find that I don't have any really high quality noise removal software, and the reason that's an issue is because well, to get into a little bit of the physics behind the human voice. Basically, every person's vocal cords produces a unique spectrum. It's a unique set of frequencies that is specific to each person. And then it is filtered by your throat and your mouth when you talk. When we whisper, that is actually the sound or the frequency is replaced with noise. So the wind is basically bypassing your vocal cords. I don't know the exact anatomy of how that works, but I can tell you that the audio is noise, which is then also filtered by your mouth and your throat. So the reason that a noise removal piece of software is a little distasteful to me personally is because when you remove some of the background noise, it's also removing the noise from the whisper itself and from the consonants and the things that we say. So it actually takes away some of the quality, I find. Plus, then when you upload it to YouTube, it does further compression on the audio, which means that it actually is taking away a lot of the nuance and the frequency. And so I like to watch the videos in HD because of the lower qualities. Basically, it sounds like a lower quality MP3 or something. It can sound a little warbly or almost bubbly and just degraded in sound. And so I don't know if you've ever listened to a low quality MP3. Some people can't hear the difference, but I was trained in audio recording, so my ears have become a little bit more finely tuned than most people's. And I remember now, if I go back and listen to, for instance, like some mix CDs that I had burned from the days of Napster, when all of the MP3s were very low quality, you can hear things like cymbal crashes that sound like almost like they're underwater, and that's become really unappealing to me. But the reason I'm doing this is because I think it's a little bit hard to find a video, or many videos. I mean, there are now, but the kind that I whisper a little bit more like this, and they whisper at the top of their lungs, and they're talking really fast about stuff that they really like. And that's okay for me sometimes, but I really just like the very slow, careful, deliberate whispers that are very close. And I remember having ASMR as a child. I don't know that everybody has it, but I think that probably most people do. The way that I describe it to people, especially like girls, is that, when you are a little girl, maybe not even that little, but when your friends used to play with your hair and like braid your hair. Of course, that didn't really ever happen to me because I never grew out my hair, so nobody can really braid my hair. But similar kinds of close-up whispering would do the trick for me. And I like some of the other triggers too, like the crinkling and the tapping and stuff like that, but it really works best when it's interspersed with a whisper of somebody talking about what they're doing, like they're showing me. And those videos tend to be a little bit rarer, especially the binaural whispers. It's more typical that people will just whisper into one microphone, which is okay, that works well for me too, but the best is really the binaural. And I listened to a lot of podcasts for my job, and somebody who's actually started out like an amateur podcast, just a regular guy, and I noticed that when he was talking, he had a very genuine quality to his voice, and it wasn't like a kind of professional radio voice or anything like that. It was just very kind of down to earth, and when he would talk, I would get these really intense tingles, and I didn't know what that was, almost like goosebumps. And I thought basically I recalled the memory, of what happens when people would whisper to me. And I thought, I bet that somebody has uploaded a whisper video onto YouTube. Now on YouTube there's all kinds of stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me that somebody's thing would be like whispering. So I think I just typed in whisper on YouTube, and one of the first videos, maybe the first result that came up, was from Whispers Unicorn, and it was the eye exam video. So I started playing the video, and sure enough, I felt the tingles, and I noticed in the title of the video it had the letters ASMR, and I was like, ASMR, what is that? Never even heard of that before. And so then I googled it really quickly and found out, that it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And that it's not totally understood, but that a bunch of us have this feeling. So then it was all downhill from there. But I find when I watch a lot of ASMR videos that I tend to get immune to them pretty quickly, and only the strongest sorts of triggers, like basically if what I'm doing right now could trigger myself, it would be perfect. But I figured it would be nice to sort of give back to the community a little bit. So thank you very much for checking out my channel. I know that people like to take requests, but I find that everybody's triggers are so diverse. It's hard for me to find videos that I like where every trigger is exactly what I want. So I don't have any plans to take any requests from anybody. Probably what I'll end up doing is mostly just doing these kinds of whisper videos, because I know that it can be difficult this again.